what motivates you to come back a fifth year?
I had to think about what personally gets me going, like for swimming. Like I think it's kind of set in stone that obviously, ultimately, like, yes, the goal is to contribute to a national title, but that can't be the only thing. Because then I feel like you could just be, again, I think if it's too focused on others, although it's important you have to understand that you have to do certain things. So there's times where, like you're going to need to be selfish. And so I had to take my time this summer to be a little bit selfish, do things that I wanted to do, keep my toe in the water, stay fit. And that's what I love, is just the feeling of being in the water. Like there's no feeling like moving through a difficult piece of work, and getting through it. Finding a new way to be efficient in the water, executing on it, not only finding it, but executing it and chasing it in real time. And then having the opportunity in amazing atmospheres. I think of the World Cup and just like figuring it out in the moment, trying new things. And, if it goes well, it's like, it feels good. And so if you can find like those small wins in trying new things and like, again, taking a step and like, oh man, like I'm going to pursue this race strategy on the first time. And it might be an early season meet, but like, this is the World Cup. Like these are the best athletes in the world. It could be fun to try things out at this stage and see how it works. And, it hasn't gone well in the past, and it has gone well in the past. But I think when it does work, it's cool. And so I think that's what personally has brought me back, is to, again, continue to find new things to work on. Breaststroke is such an interesting stroke. It's the least efficient by all means, but I think there's the most opportunity in that. Quite literally. There are many different ways to try to be good in breaststroke swimming because of just how weird it is. And there's so much nuance versus breaststroke than, a lot of other strokes. I'm probably biased, but I think there's a reason that breaststroke is the slowest stroke. And people have the least amount of fun with it. So I've just tried to find solace in the water, develop a really good relationship with just, again, swimming, the act, and the structure of a swim, the structure of a stroke. And if the times do come, it's like, it's pretty cool, because then it's like that extra bit of quote unquote validation. But like, I like feeling good in the water. And if you can do that, if you can do that to a point where, you'll toss out points to, again, contribute to something that feels really good, and winning a team championship as a collective, like I'm probably going to continue to do it if I have another opportunity at that. So that's why I chose to come back. A little bit of personal for sure, because there has to be. But at the end of the day, like it's great to lift up a trophy at the end of March and jump in the pool with all your guys, and see that for them, come back home for the guys that weren't necessarily there, and let them have that experience as well. Because unfortunately we can't take all 30 guys to the meet at the end of each season. And so if you can do well in the moment and bring that home for them to have that experience too, it more often than not, at least on the guys on this team, everybody is so hungry. So for the guys that don't get to go, that's also who you do it for, because you know that they want to be there and they want to contribute too. And more often than not, like, they do end up earning an opportunity. And so like, seeing that happen is also really cool. So, that's what you do it for. That's why you come back for a fifth year.
If you like this clip, then you'll probably like the full episode as well. Make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to my channel for more.